Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing War and Peace Volume 4, Chapter 16. So this chapter focuses on Nicholas and Natasha. So the chapter opens up with Nicholas singing along with Natasha and him forgetting all about his worries. It happens for a couple hours until Nicholas's father comes back home. And once Nicholas's father's come back home, Nicholas goes straight to his father and he asks his father for some money. Nicholas told his father that he needed money. His father nodded in agreement, saying that maybe he didn't give enough money to his son, but actually that wasn't the case, and Nicholas told him that it was $43,000 that he needed to pay the money back tomorrow. This amount shocked his father so much, and he didn't even get angry. He was just so surprised that he lost so much money. He decided to search all around the house, gathering as much as he could. Nicholas felt very guilty about this, and so he dropped down to his knees and cried to his father, saying that it was his fault and that he didn't want to do this. So he explained the situation to his father. While Nicholas and his father were talking things through, another thing happened, and Natasha, who ran to her mother's side saying she got it. And what had she gotten? Natasha explained that Denisov had proposed to her and that he didn't mean to, but it just kind of came out of him. And so now Natasha doesn't know how to respond. She explained this to her mother, and her mother was surprised about this news, and I guess she was a little bit annoyed about this. And she said that if you want to marry him, you can. It's about time you get married. But Natasha refused this, saying that she doesn't actually love Denisov, but he's very kind and she doesn't know how to turn him down. So Natasha is having an argument with her mother about what to do and whether she will go or her mother will tell Denisov about refusing the marriage proposal. Natasha finally makes her decision and that she will tell Denisov that she will not marry him. And so that was the final decision. So Natasha had called Denisov. She kindly says that she will not marry him, but he is a very kind person. Even though she won't marry him, he will always be a friend to her. So when Denisov hears this, he's very depressed. I guess he didn't expect this. He doesn't really know what to do anymore. And then at this point, Natasha's mother comes in and explains to Denisov that Natasha is too young to marry, and that Natasha, if he were to make a proposal, he would have to ask her first. And so Denisov is very apologetic. After that, Denisov leaves to go back to the war. So that's the end of that. So Nicholas and his father managed to get the money and pay it back to Dolokhov. Right after that, Nicholas feels unworthy of Sonia, not because he made a mistake, but Sonia doesn't think so. Nicholas goes back to the war without seeing off any of his friends. So that is the conclusion of this chapter. You know, in this chapter, there are two things that are going on. One is Nicholas and his father, and Nicholas and his father, and that Nicholas, who knows he made a mistake and was afraid to tell his father that he lost a lot of money, but instead his father didn't get angry. He knows that everybody makes mistakes, and so he doesn't hold Nicholas accountable. And then you have on the other side, which is Natasha and her mother. It wasn't a surprise that Denisov proposed to Natasha. I mean, they were all pretty close, and I could see this happening, but the fact that Natasha rejected Denisov means that she probably doesn't know who to love yet. But I think that maybe she rejected him because she might still hold some love for Pierre, and I think maybe that Natasha is probably going to marry Pierre towards the end of the book. So this is the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys later.